Hey everyone, this is Ruff here, and we're going to be back with some more StarCraft action. Now this time it's going to be the best of 3 between Deadwing and Exodus. Now this is on peep mode once again. Like I said, until I find a better website or anything like that to get replays from. If you guys know of that said website, just leave a link in the comment section below, and that'll give me a chance to get those replays a little bit easier, and I won't have to go through peep mode all the time. But until then, we're going to continue with this, and it's going to be between Deathwing and Exodus. These were pretty good games, and like I said, it's going to be a best of 3, and we'll see how you guys like it. So let's get started. Alright. Get the production tab open. Alright, so up in this corner it's going to be our purple Protoss, which is going to be Exodus. And down in this corner we're going to have our brown Terran Deadwing. So let's see who's going to come on top today. Ignore the stop sign. That is a little thing that they do in peep mode. It's called quote-unquote bling, which I don't agree with. I think I just should get rid of it, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're going to get started. And like I said, all next week I am going to be on vacation, so I will not be able to post any videos all next week. That's why I'm going to be doing a lot of videos within this week, as many as I can, and we'll see how many I can actually do to upload onto YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys like any of my videos, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, feel free, and then you get to see more of my awesome replays, or what I hope to be awesome replays. Alright, so we're going to be continuing here. What the heck? Production tab, please. There we go. Production tab wasn't showing up. Alright, sorry about that. So we do have the supply depot and the pylon going down for those two things that I did not see on the production tab. We do have that barracks on the way. Now this is an interestingly placed supply depot and barracks. Usually Terrans wall it off right at the ramp, but instead he's choosing to go straight out of his base, right next to his command center. So it's gonna be very different. He is gonna go for that early refinery, which allows him to get early marauders and early tech lab. Anything he really needs, it's gonna be pretty easy for him to get. So and he's also gonna be able to. He could also go for basically anything with gas. If he gets that early enough, he'll be able to get it fast enough. Now on the Protoss side, we do see he's going to get his gas up. That's most likely going to be for the warp gate technology, so he can get it out early and start warping in units all across the map. That's basically the fastest way to get units into the battlefield. So, sure he'll have his Cybernetics core down any minute now. As soon as that gateway finishes, Cybernetics core. And that's going to allow him to have that early warp gate technology, which is definitely what they need, definitely what Protoss needs. And you see the first blood's going to go to that one Marine. He's like, yeah, kill that probe, because I don't want him to probe me. And that's never a good sign. But so he's going to go on that attacker, see if there's any pylons, see if there's anything that he needs to get rid of. Going to check all which where, and he doesn't want any proxy pylons going anywhere, but we do see more SCVs being produced, mules being dropped, additional barracks on the way, and warp gate technology just finished. Going to chrono that out as fast as possible, and we have our first zealot on the way. So we do see the Terran player is going to be scouting all around the map. He's going all which where just to make sure there's no proxy pylons anywhere, because he does not want any of that to happen. Just like I wouldn't want that to happen either. So it's a very intelligent thing to do. We got that one Marine with that one kill. He's like, yeah, you know what? No one's ever going to have that experience. I'm the only one who has the experience to kill anything. But we just see the bunker going down, kind of defensive area, just to make sure nothing can get up this ramp anymore to scout. Especially nonetheless a probe. Probes cannot get out that ramp at all. Maybe a stalker, maybe something else. We do have a scan in the main base from our Terran player. He's going to be scanning, he's going to be able to see all of this, every single thing that's going down, he's going to be able to see. He has Exodus is adding on 2 additional gateways and going to have that warp gate technology done very soon. We do see a sentry coming out, and that'll give it a chance to gain some energy, so it can have more force fields, more guardian shields. And what else do we see? We do see the Marauder finally coming out. Now, most likely this our Terran player is going to go for Marine Marauder. It's the most common build versus Protoss, and just because it's so good versus them, they usually can handle anything that comes out of these gateways, and it's just going to help them out a lot. We do see double Stalker on the way, going to be finishing up about the same time. And yeah, we're just going to see continued production from our Terran player for Marine Marauder, and we do see Stim Pack and +1, an early +1 on the way. And this +1 is going to give an early advantage to our Terran player to allow it to have that 1 more damage to these units. We do see the warp gates finally done and getting ready. Will we see additional gateways getting added on? The one thing I do not like when I'm casting, I do not like when the other player, whoever player is playing, I always want some kind of production involved. Either if it's a probes, a pylon, something. You need to always spend your money. That's the most important thing, and you know I can't say much just because I'm probably just as bad. We do see a proxy pylon, a very aggressive one, got taken out right there. And that's going to stop the aggression very early on because he cannot warp in any units across the map anymore. So he's going to be retreating back while our Terran player is just going to be kind of hanging out and getting those Marine Marauders up again. Stim Pack is almost finished, and +1 is almost finished as well. So we do see the Protoss player going to be expanding off the back of this. And a Twilight Council going down. That's going to be very good for those upgrades. You might get Blink or Zealot Charge, which is both very good upgrades. Personally, I love Zealot Charge, and I think that's makes the Zealots just so much better, and it's just so effective versus Marine Marauder can get in their face just that quicker. Anyway, but we do see additional commands there going down. Mostly going to expand right there. If he doesn't, it's going to be very weird. So I'm just going to assume he's going to be expanding right there and getting that expansion up to start getting some more additional supplies. Now I love this. I love his supply depot wall behind the mineral line, mainly because I always, on this map especially, I like to go Whip Prism right here and start warping in tons of units and just go straight for the mineral line. He just puts all these up. I can't do anything anymore, but I can take out his supply very quickly. That's the only downside in that. But we do see just both people macroing up, getting as many units as possible. Marine Marauder is moving out. Will he just go to the watchtower, I think? Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be heading to the watchtower for now. But this is a very early push out. If he decides to push out and actually go against this army, they're probably going to be able to take it out just because they got that +1 and Marauder slow, and it's just going to be so much more effective versus our Protoss player. So it'll have to depend on the Protoss with their shield, with their guardian shields, their force fields, if they had hallucinations, but they don't. He's adding on, Exodus is adding on additional gateways. Zealot Charge is almost done, and that's going to be a very good, crucial upgrade. If he just needs to warp in a lot more Zealots now, and with those additional Zealots, he's going to be able to tank basically all the damage from this Marine Marauder ball. And we just see additional barracks getting added on, 2 additional barracks and a starport. Our orbital command is finally done. He's going to be probably lifting it up and going over here soon. And we do see combat shields on the way, additional refineries, more tech labs, more reactors, all sorts of stuff going down. Now we do see another scan going down. It's going to reveal exactly what kind of army size he's going to have. Is there going to be any more? He's warping in additional ones right there, and he's going to know exactly where he is right now. And he probably doesn't want to engage that with this, just because the engagement probably wouldn't be that good. These Marauders would be like, friend, and then they would like hug him. I don't know if you guys seen Husky Tales. It's hilarious the way they portrayed the Marauders as basically dumb giant guys. But that's okay. That is Marauders technically. What are you guys doing? No. Don't walk up there. They will destroy you. and they do stop. And they're just kind of go and be like, "Yo, what's up?" And then they're probably gonna walk away. They'll be like, "Yeah, we just walked up there, but you guys couldn't go farther." And we do see all this Marine right here. He's probably scared for his life. He's like, I don't even want to be up here, guys. Can we leave, please? But we do see, and he's seeing more units getting warped in. He's like, guys, really, we need to get out of here. But we do see armory on the way and some missile turrets. The armory is gonna be for those upgrades, either for the ship upgrades or even mech upgrades. Now, will we see? I don't see a factory down. He obviously had it at one point. There's the factory. Because he has to get the factory for the starport. But I don't think he's going for much of a mech play during this. Now he will scout out there. There is expansion over here, and he's most likely going to clean this up really quick with these stimmed units. And there you go. They're going to stim up. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Allergies. I'm telling you guys, allergies are not good. Anyway, we do see the major engagement. Now these Marine Marauder are not going to be able to handle and kite any of these units. There's just too many units at the time. We do see wasted force fields right there. And we do see them continue pushing out. It's going to be taking out a lot of these units. And most of the less is just Marauders. Out of that entire group, there's going to be mostly Marauders, and that's just not going to be good, cost-effective right now. Then we do see that little kill team that destroy the Nexus going to be hanging up here, and kind of hide up here for the next Nexus to drop, and he's going to try to snipe it again. So we'll see if he's able to do it. We do see the probe heading out, going to be building that Nexus, so we'll see if these units right here are going to be a little bit more effective. And, sorry guys, I don't know if it's a cold or if I'm just... I hope it's not cold. I hope it's allergies because I'm going on that vacation and I don't want to get sick. Anyway, but we do see the Marine Marauder right there. It could move down at any second. I'm sure he can see exactly where we look at him right now. Yeah, he can see that there's an expansion right there. He can move down his units immediately and snipe out that group right there. So... we will see what else we got. So we do see the Marine Marauder going down there. We do see additional 6 pylons, additional gateways, 3 forges, and the +2 infantry weapons and the +1 armor weapon hitting on. Additional units and another command center on the way. And this is going to be great for our Terran players. Finally getting that production kicked in. If there's anything a Terran player can do, guys, Terran player can have like a huge production tab just because they always have so much in production at all times. It's not like Protoss. Protoss occasionally will have a huge production tab, but most of the time it'll only be like 1 or 2 things. Now we do see triple forge with triple upgrades going on. That's awesome. He's going to be able to get in the lead with his upgrades again, which is going to be great. He can't afford to lose that lead in upgrades. If he's always going to have an advantage or tie the upgrades with the Terran, the Protoss player, he will be able to easily dominate the Terran player's armies. But he has to just be sure he matches those upgrades exactly. So we do see additional gateways on the way. A robotics facility on the way, another Nexus on the way, and you decided to expand over here instead of right there. Now it's a little more difficult to expand over there just because it's a little more difficult to get your units over here to protect it. They probably should have tried to expand right here again, destroyed these rocks, and was able to get down here and place your army right about there, and you can easily walk right up there and defend it. But it's his choice, not mine. That's why I'm not playing at the moment, and that's why he is. But anyway, we do see that observer on the way. When we see another one, he does have blink on the way, which is going to make it very more effective for his stalkers to get out of there and run away or blink forward and take out anything else he needs to. And we do see additional probes, +2 finishing up, so our Terran players at 2-1. And we do see additional Marine Marauder coming out. Crazy split right there. It's kind of covering all angles. We do need to see a lot more medevacs out of our player. If he needs anything, it's going to be medevacs, especially with this huge Marine Marauder ball. Now we do see the Marine Marauder heading out, and will this be a huge engagement? Now this Marine Marauder ball is pretty big. It's kind of scary. I don't want to mess with this. We do see Ghost out of our player and out of our Terran player, and we do see the +2 level 2 upgrades are not close to finishing. They need to finish up before he engages this. If he can engage this without his upgrades, he will not do the best. Now you do see a drop heading out, and this drop's going to be pretty effective. I think it's heading right for the main base, and this is going to be able to. Will we see a multi-pronged attack? That is the question. The drop is commencing right now. And we do see our Protoss player. Is he going to be selecting? He's moving his units out. He's going to be moving all his army into the main base. At the same time, we do see the Marine Marauder Ball coming in. It's going to be attacking the main base at the same time. He needs to split up his units better. He cannot afford. His base is not laid out perfectly where he can get out of there easily. But he is going to get out. And we do see the upgrades are going to go down. He needs to try and get all his units back and engage this. And we do see the Nexus is going to get taken out easily. And we do see this is a major engagement. It looks he did trap a lot of those units in the force field, but his probes are trapped outside. They're just getting shot to death. Now we do see the most of the units are just going to be Stalkers. He warped in a huge amount of Zealots. I don't know if this is a great idea because the Zealots cannot all of them engage on the ramp. So we do see him just hacking and slashing all the way down. These units in the back are like, yeah, you know what? We're going to be shooting all the Stalkers first. Oh no. Oh god, they're getting closer. They're getting closer. Kill him. Kill him now. Kill him now. Ah! And they kill him. But then they need to get out of there now because there's not all that's left is just those units, and they need to run away. But there's more Zealots warping in, and it's a couple more Stalkers, and this is going to clean it up easily. And we do see at the same time a drop down over here, and these two Marauders going to town on this Nexus. Already took out all its shields. If they stim, they can just easily just go to town and take this out really quick. And we do see the cleanup crew. This is the cleanup crew right here, guys. They're going to clean up anything that's coming else, anything else. And we do see ghosts and all sorts of stuff coming in. And with full medevacs, with full energy, they're just going to be cleaning up anything else. The only things that are left for our Protoss player is going to be right here. He is not mining at the moment. He's only mining gas, and what he really needs is that money. He's long distance mining, but he has no money left for his units. This is his last bit of his army, and it's going to easily be cleaned up by this quote-unquote cleanup crew. And you can count as this game is going to be over. There's just nothing else our Protoss player can do, and he does GG out, as you can tell as the match just goes away. Alright, so that is the first game. Deadwing did win that game, and it was a great game by him. He kept his production up, he kept his upgrades at a good level above the Protoss, and was able to do those multi-pronged attacks which just made the Protoss crumble underneath him. So game number 1 did go to Deadwing, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment in the section below. And if you want to, please subscribe, and I'll give you a chance to see all the new videos that I post as well. Alright guys, well thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.